perennial here I want to introduce you to, if you're not familiar with this. This is Gaura, and while this is an improved selection, Gaura is actually native to North America, and so it's very tolerant of our southern climate. It likes our dry, rocky soil, and so it actually produces a taproot, so it really can handle our drought conditions. In fact, the only time you might see problems is if you overwater it. You can have root rot issues with that. So if you have heavy clay, you might be cautious of that. Keep it on the drier side. Like I said, it likes that sandy, rocky soil. The native Gaura you actually will see growing along the roadsides, and it has a very similar flower to this, a little bit smaller in stature, obviously. One of the things I like best about this Gaura is it sort of fills in these voids. And again, we've got some Russian sage in here that's sort of seeded, so it gives your garden just that natural kind of loose feel to it. Also known as a wand flower because it produces these long spikes of flowers, and you can see it just continues to bloom up these spikes. It's got several more buds it's going to continue to produce, and also down below you can see that it's got newer wands that are being created. So it'll continue to bloom for you all summer long. Now this particular one, you can see the flowers are white and they're edged with pink. There also are just pure white ones. There's different shades of pink, but mainly those are what you're going to see is white and pink. This particular one is also green. However, there are some that have some variegation to them, sometimes a little white variegation, some a little pink variegation on this foliage also. So a beautiful plant that's going to, depending on which cultivar you get, anywhere from about 18 inches up to a 30-foot mound that it's going to create. It's going to kind of stay in its spot, but you can see it sort of billows out a little bit just because of how much that foliage sort of really grows from that taproot. Now it can be kind of known as a short-lived perennial, so don't be too concerned if you see that it doesn't last beyond a few years, depending on our weather here. But most Gaura are hardy from zones 5 to 9, and again, like that kind of rocky, sandy soil. So a good one to try in your garden.
We hope you enjoyed this video as part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on the OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.